and we are back after almost literally a year and a half. We just discovered our last episode was December 31st of 2019 before everything hit the fucking fan.
Shit, yeah.
For 2020 went shit, and now we're back in 2021. It is April 23rd, 2021.
Slightly less shit.
Slightly. We're still depressed,
Slightly.
but
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
on this low tier critics podcast, our lives are still pretty low tier. What can we say? But yeah, welcome back to the low tier podcast. We're probably gonna have 2 viewers, just us 3. But yeah, that makes sense. Good math, DJ. But I'm your host. But I'm your host as always, DJ, aka Deej. And with me, I got Bakari and then Harrison back with some more podcasting for the first time in a while. We're changing the format. We're actually doing some video today. We actually brought out the webcams, got some good mics besides Harrison. He's keeping the theme. He's keeping the theme of low tier and keeping it low tier with Griff.
Tradition around.
Like, look at this guy, bro. Like, Griffith is offering us a blunt right now thanks to Harrison right now. Private Butts 49. A low tier name, you know, it's cool. Like, it gotta go crazy. But yeah, it's been
cousin for that one.
yeah. So yeah, it's been a while. So what we're gonna talk about this podcast, we're gonna talk about some things we just all recently watched, some things we all have recently been doing, and then at the end we're gonna just give everyone a little life update on what we've all been doing. Like I said, we have not done a podcast. Like, we didn't do a podcast all of COVID for all the time we were all at home. Well, we tried to record one, and then my PC exploded. So, we tried to record one, and then my PC.
Y'all trying to get on? Y'all trying to get on?
Let's do it.
15 minutes later, die.
Mhm.
It's like, oh my god.
My PC was out of commission for like a good week, and it finally started working again. But I was like, I'm not gonna play any games. I'm not gonna record anything. I'm literally just gonna use this to browse the internet. It was awful. That was the worst week of my life. Bad times at the El Royale. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about, first, we're going to be transitioning over to the Demon Slayer movie that we all graciously watched last night in theaters in Dolby. Start off by saying, watching this in Dolby, the sound and the movie, as always, Ufotable. The animation was pretty flawless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Even, like I said, like when we were leaving last night, like I said, most of the, like, literally 99% of the CGI looked good.
Yeah, CGI is fine. I mean,
Yeah.
CGI is always going to look bad to a degree in anime because it's just so broadly different than the rest of the animation going on.
Exactly.
But I think besides the shitty CGI and, like, 2 scenes, I think it looked fine.
Yeah, it was like the same.
Yeah.
It's only like 5 seconds.
It wasn't Berserk 2016.
Right.
So,
No.
yeah, it was, or Berserk movies.
Yeah.
Guts, T-poses. But yeah, all in all, I actually, my initial watch, I gave this movie a 7, but I actually thought about it, and I actually bumped it up to an 8. I thought about it, and I was
Really?
like, you know, I actually really did enjoy that movie. Like, I would go back at a theater and watch it again right now.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I think I'm gonna still keep it at a 7, just because, like, I enjoyed it, but I was just like, some of it was just, you know, I didn't really like. I read the manga. Everybody knows
Yeah.
I'm a manga elitist.
yeah,
Everybody knows.
I've also read the manga for Demon Slayer, so.
Yeah. So reading that, I was like, wow, this was great.
Mhm.
And some of the parts that was like supposed to be emotional, like it was in the manga, was not emotional in the anime. I mean, in the movie. So I'm like, okay, I'll just keep it at a 7. That's not a bad grade, you know. Watch it 7.
One thing I obviously liked in it was, like I said at the beginning, the animation was basically flawless. Besides the CGI, but you know, but I mean, my main gripe with it, the only thing that keeps it from being really high is didn't really like the villain that much. I think he was very just kind of like, I just really had no motive. Like, I didn't really understand, just because he's a demon and wants to get more of Mugen's blood, basically. Which that's just a minor
Didn't he
spoiler.
Cool design though, I will say.
He did have a
It's
cool
very
design.
well designed,
I
but
was
that's
telling
it.
guys that he reminds me of Tsukiyama from Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
The one with the purple suit. He
Mhm.
reminds me of him because he's real calm but he's also a psychopath.
And just throwing it out there for the viewers real quick, we'll be talking about spoilers, but if you're watching and you don't see a spoiler tag on the screen, we're not talking about spoilers right now, but when you see this on screen, I just popped it up right now. We will be talking about spoilers for everything we talk tonight. So if you just want to skip to where you don't see this spoiler thing anymore, that'd be great. But we are going to be talking about spoilers later. But for right now, we're just going to keep it kind of brief, our general thoughts of the movie. But yeah, anyways, I didn't think the villain was all that great. I think I have the same gripe with it as I have with the show and the manga, is that the characters stay the same literally the entire movie. Like there's never Zenitsu is always going to be crying. Inosuke is always going to be acting beefy, basically, loud, beefy, and Tanjiro is always going to be like the headstrong good guy, basically. I'll do say, like, I read all the manga and I liked Rengoku in the manga, but him in this movie, Rengoku was actually really fucking cool. Rengoku was funny. Yeah, it's definitely his movie. I think Rengoku is definitely the best part of the movie.
Yeah, he's the best part.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, I think obviously like it's his movie, so he's the best one. But I think Inosuke carried the boys in this movie, man, because like you said, Tanjiro's gonna be.
I agree.
But
I agree.
Inosuke made it so much more funny because he's like an ignorant pretty boy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Inosuke definitely had some of the better comedy bits in this movie. I think his comedy actually hit quite a few times.
Especially stream sequence, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, overall, I think this movie was pretty good. I gave it an 8. I did give it a 7 initially, but then I just thought it was way better than the manga adaptation. I do think Demon Slayer is going to be one of those shows, and definitely with the first season now of this movie, I think it translates way better to a screen and animation, better than through manga panels. Because I didn't love the art in the manga. I thought the art was okay. It's not great. Especially during fights, you can't really see what's going on in the manga. It's very just kind of like, you kind of have to go for your own imagination what's happening.
True.
And here in animation form, UFO Table, again, like, you can't give enough props to UFO Table. They're probably, them and Mappa are probably like the two best in the animation game right now, I would say. I think they killed it again, and I'm glad to see this movie doing well. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's great how well this movie's doing. It's breaking broke records in Japan.
I hope whatever her next story is will get us the same amount of love, if not more.
Right.
I think that she really does deserve this, in all honesty, because this movie was definitely. I would watch, like you said, I would definitely watch it again. You follow what they do what they do, and this movie wasn't boring. Like, it wasn't really a boring part in this movie. I walked out of that theater excited. And like, wow, I actually left the movie theater feeling like I didn't waste time.
Yeah. One thing I will say I am happy with this movie is, Harrison, you don't have a TikTok, but me and Makari do. We've been seeing all the memes, like people are gonna walk in and being cringy and shit. Like, I'm very happy with the anime fans that we had in our theater that no one was cringy. Honestly.
Yep.
Like literally people were just wearing anime shirts and just chilling. Like, I didn't hear any Deku or Eren Yeager at all, dude. I was kind of happy. I was like, I didn't hear anything cringe. It was great. I've seen people posting their. I did. The sweater's so cool, man.
But yeah, we had a good crowd. We had a lot of like we didn't have anybody annoying.
Yeah.
You're such a sissy baka.
You're such a sissy baka.
Oh god.
I'm gonna throw up, bro.
And we have had experiences like that.
Oh yeah.
The My Hero movies.
The first My Hero movie, there's a scene where all the My Hero Academia girls in the show walk out and they're going to like a party. If you've seen the first movie, you know what I'm talking about. But they all go to this big fancy party thing, basically, on this island, and all the girls walk out in dresses, and of course it's an anime from Japan. They're gonna have cleavage and stuff, like always, of course. And then you just hear some random guy just go, "Ugh, when they all walk out. Ugh. And man, I felt my soul leave my body when that happened. I just didn't want to be there anymore.
You're 35 and she is 2D and cartoon.
Yeah.
And minor.
Come on, bro. It's just a drawing. Chill out.
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing.
Calm down, son. Are you winning, son? But yeah, I'm glad our theater like had some just nice, just decent anime fans. There wasn't a lot of people in there because I think a lot of people mostly bought their tickets for IMAX. Because we had tickets for IMAX originally, and they put another showing in Dolby, which Dolby's better than IMAX, and I was like, oh shit. So.
Switch up.
But yeah, I'm really happy with the movie. I don't think there's any more we can talk about the movie without getting in the spoilers. So I'm gonna throw in that fucking spoiler tag right now, so we can talk about some of the spoilers, in this. But yeah, so right off the bat, me and Kari already knew. But Harrison, what did you think about Rengoku dying? Did you see it happening?
Well, I forget if it was you or our friend Hannah, but one of you basically told me there's gonna be a death in the movie, and I knew that Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Tanjiro were still gonna be alive till the end of the series, so I pretty much knew it was for Rengoku. But like that being said, I was still kind of sad. Like they do give like his death like the emotional, I guess, gravitas it deserves, but
Right.
But no, like I'll just say I'm a very casual Demon Slayer fan. I really like the anime, but that's kind of it. Like all the characters in it I like, but I just don't think they're that deep. If you want my honest opinion, so like I was excited for this movie, but I wasn't just head over heels. But watching this, it was pretty fun. All the characters get just something to do. And yeah, just Rengoku's fucking awesome. So. But yeah, I would probably give my score a 7 out of 10. So, but yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think the first villain was cool. I thought the dream sequences were pretty cool. I always thought Tanjiro's dream sequence with seeing his family again was pretty sad. Dude, the fact that he fucking had to kill himself like 1,000,000 times,
Yeah.
that shit is crazy. I remember reading that in the manga and I was like, oh shit, that's hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Because my brother hit himself like 30 times.
Yeah.
He's like what?
14, 13,
Maybe
14.
younger than that? Bruh, seeing his family die 3 times, killing himself 30 times, I'm surprised he ain't pull a gun and just become even more unhinged at the end of the manga. Because, like, that's a lot, bruh.
Yeah, it is definitely a lot.
What era you in? Killing yourself?
Right. It is a lot. I definitely like the second villain, the one that actually kills Rengoku, a lot better. That fight was dope. That last fight was pretty fucking hype.
Dude, like I said, he's my favorite demon in the manga because like his backstory and stuff is cool. Like I was telling the guys, it's way sad compared to the Spider Mom.
Oh yeah, I mean I've read all the manga, so I know what you're talking about.
He doesn't use. I don't know if anybody like noticed. I know I was telling Harry this, but he doesn't use demon blood arts. He just took the blood, but he uses his own martial arts that he learned from his master, and enhanced it as a demon over the next 300 years. So that man is strong with his own strength for the most part. And he cool as heck. He was like, "Bruh, I'm not trying to kill you. Become a demon, bruh. I don't want to kill you. You too strong. Let's get strong together."
Yeah.
And I feel like his character, there was no, in my opinion, there was not any conflict of interest for him because he was like, "I don't want to kill you," but at the end of the fight, he was like, "Bro, I'm gonna have to kill you now because I'm not gonna die to the sun to no humans." And then what Tanjiro was saying to him, like, Rengoku didn't lose. You ran away. You ran away from some weak villains. I mean, from some weak humans. So you're a coward. And boy, Akaza was like, "I will kill myself to kill you," but he was like, "Nah, I'll run away to live another day." Like. That dude, he's so cool, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Rengoku and Inosuke definitely carried this movie. Yeah. I mean, I still have the same problem with it as I have the show. I don't think Tanjiro's a great MC. I think he's just kind of there. He's cool. Like I don't have a problem with him, but I don't think he's great. He's not a Naruto. He's not a Ichigo. He's not a Yusuke, a Luffy. Like, he's just kind of there.
He's very much a stock MC. So
yeah.
It reminds me of like I think me and Harry talked about this before. Like Fallout 4, everybody had a problem with the main character in Fallout 4 because he don't talk much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they were trying to make you the main character. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're this person, and they talk every once in a while. And I feel like honestly that's what Tanjiro is. But they try to
Yeah.
give him all his family died. He's trying to heal his sister, and that's like his two main points. But
Mm-hmm.
He's
other
broad
than
enough
that,
to like
he's not.
project yourself onto.
Yeah,
So
he's not unique in like in any way in my opinion.
Yeah, he's definitely not unique. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for season 2 though. I can't wait for season 2. It comes out in September. I think it's gonna be the Red Lights District arc.
Yeah.
I've read that one too, so I'm pretty excited for that one.
did you
Um,
say that arc is better than the Mugen Train arc?
yeah, the Mugen Train arc is like I would honestly say probably one of the weaker arcs
Yeah.
personally. I kind of flew by it in the manga, but it's really short. Like if they can fit it in a movie, like
It's like maybe two
Yeah.
yeah,
Like it's maybe.
it's not
Probably
long.
not even that. Probably not even that.
No.
I do hope that they do the scene where he drops Rengoku's sword off to his family though, because if they start.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
That then that'll be a good transition as a first episode, because it's like, oh, here's what happened in the movie, and then he's gonna go return this to his dad. His dad's gonna cry. His brother's gonna cry. He's gonna get the book, learn some other things about the fire stance and the dance that his dad used to do, and next season starts like off that.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a good direction.
That is one thing I'm definitely surprised where they ended the movie. They just ended the movie with Tanjiro crying. I'm just like, all right.
And
That's
all
what
the
we-
Shira crying, yeah.
Yeah. All the Shira crying. But yeah, all in all, I think this movie, like I said, I had it a 7, but I bumped it up to an 8. I don't have anything else to say about the movie. I think we've kind of discussed everything, all the big spoilers and the spoiler action part of the movie. At the end of the day, I don't want to say too much for people that may still be watching with the spoilers that have already read the manga that kind of know, that what happens. But I think all in all, just go into this movie just expecting to have fun. Like, don't take it too seriously, I don't think this movie should be taken seriously at all. It's an anime movie, to be honest. Well,
Right.
some anime movies are pretty serious. Grave the Fireflies and such, but
Anything that's got to do with the bombings is gonna be
yeah.
realistic, but most everything else, give it a rest. Yeah.
But I think this is a good time to transition over to Attack on Titan, the anime that came out this year, season 4 of Attack on Titan. Me, Harrison, we actually had some friends come over basically every week for all 16 episodes. We missed like what, 2 weeks maybe at most, Harrison, I think.
I think more. I think we may have missed like 1 week. No, we missed 2.
we
Yeah, we
missed-
missed 2.
Yeah, we missed 2 because one was because of storms, right? No, one was because one was because of snow, and then one was because someone close to me, sister, got COVID, and I was like, all right, we shouldn't do it this week. But let's just say, like, Attack on Titan season 4, pretty phenomenal, honestly. Is pretty great. Again, like, people be hating on Mappa. That's not Wit Studio, but I think Mappa did fine with it, with the time restraints they had. I think season 4 is definitely not the best season. But I definitely wouldn't say it's bad either. I still think season 3 part 2 is probably the best season, but
I think it's directly under season 3 part 1 for me.
I would agree actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everything is season 4. Animation's fine. I know some people hated the CG in that one episode, but the CG was literally fine in that one
I
episode.
feel like people are gonna overreact about it. CG is just a black sheep to animate because of Berserk.
People hate
Like,
Gabby.
The Gabby haters. Oh,
The
God.
Gabby haters. Dude, I like Gabby as a character. I'm not gonna lie. I think Gabby is, and
Just, Aaron,
she's just a direct
Aaron.
parallel to Aaron. That's literally what it is. And I think a lot of people, like, I get it. I'm not gonna say the spoiler. We'll talk about when we talk spoilers why people don't like her character. But I always talk about the season as a whole, then get into the spoilers. I think every expedition they did in this, I think there's a ton of build up. Like I think this season was definitely just like a warm up, and I think the last season will be pretty crazy. I hate where they left it though. The ending was fuck that cliffhanger, and now we gotta wait like a year and a half, 2 years almost.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's winter. It's not winter this year. It's winter next year. So it's gonna be like the end of 2022 and it's the beginning of 2023. You know how it started this year in 2020 and went through 2021? It's gonna be that, but like next year for 2022 and 2023.
Yeah, God help you if you just hate reading manga and want to hold out for the show because don't want to see spoilers.
Power to you, because I read all the manga.
The next year, you're gonna be spoiled in the next year and a half, bro. There's no
yeah.
anything.
I mean, I got spoiled on Twitter for one scene that I'll talk about in a few. I got spoiled on that on Twitter, which that made me kind of mad. But yeah, I bought the bullet and read the entire manga in like a month. I just went ahead and was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna read this manga and run with it.
I actually have most of the Marley arc now. Well, not just Marley arc, but all of season 4 now on manga, just through single volumes. But yeah, I was not about to get spoiled at the end of the season.
I just after reading reading the last chapter and stuff, I was like, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy all 30-something volumes to get it out the way, just to add it to my collection, because it's been with me since junior year of high school, maybe the summer before I became a junior. So I need all of that. Just to add it to my collection.
But yeah, my main pros with this season is I think where the characters are now at is very interesting. I think Aaron's character especially is just very fun to watch because you don't know what he's gonna do next. I think again the fight scenes are pretty cool. The Levi versus Zeke again is pretty cool. I think my only big issue with this season, I saw a guy say it on Twitter or on a TikTok, and it actually made a lot of sense, is that in every season of Attack on Titan, there's that big, like, oh shit moment with, like, so season 3, part 1, Levi running from Kenny, season 3, part 2, Levi and the Beast Titan. There's just a lot of oh shit moments with the animation. And I feel like MAPPA, again, they're on a tight schedule, so I can't really blame them for it. Like, I'm not blaming manga or MAPPA. MAPPA did literally... MAPPA's doing everything. They did Jujutsu Kaisen, and it was great. MAPPA's destroying the game. Story-wise, I still think this is probably going to go down in history as one of the best fictional stories ever told. We're going to talk about the manga later, and spoilers for the manga. So we're going to talk about all the spoilers. Attack on Titan's finished now, but we still got one more season left of the anime. I'm glad it's going to be a long wait because I think it will give MAPPA time to make the animation as good as they possibly can.
Yeah.
And
yeah, like I think those like oh shit moments you're talking about, I think they're going to just save all of those for like part 2 season 4. I think that's when like real oh shit moments are going to come up. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I so far in all, I give Attack on Titan season 4 like a 9, like a solid 9. I give like season 3 like a 9.5, and then like this is like a 9, just straight up 9.
Yeah, I give it a 9 too. Yeah. Whole show is basically a 9 out of the manga, but as a whole, but yeah, I think it's a 9.
Yeah, I think up to this point, the show's been basically flawless. So, one thing I did like about this season, though, is that, we're just going to jump into spoiler talk, honestly. It's too hard not to talk spoilers. So both of you, I give it a 9, too? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So we're going to just jump straight into spoilers on this. I definitely think the attack on Marley, where they fucking wreck shit, is awesome. I thought it was great. I really like the introduction of the new characters. I think all the characters on Marley's side are pretty cool. I think Falco at first is a little just kind of like shit. Like, I didn't really like his character. I didn't dislike his character, but I didn't like his character either. But
it's because he's overshadowed by Gabby most of the time.
Yeah. To do. And like I said earlier, people hate Gabby because she killed Sasha. Literally. which yeah, I get it, but like
You're
some
supposed
Potato
to.
Girl,
it's
bruh.
it's
That's why
Attack on
everybody
Titan,
mad.
bro. It's Attack on
They killed,
Titan.
look, and I think, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said this too. Well, Sasha getting killed was like, y'all are not kids no more.
Right.
Like y'all are adults.
Yeah.
The adult
We're in
world.
war now.
There's no more comedy. She was the comedy aspect of the show, and she's dead now. And of the manga and everything from that point on, just got darker going forward.
Right.
And I've noticed lately that I think people don't like seeing like gray areas in stories where they explore two different sides of a conflict. Because people kind of did the same thing with The Last of Us 2 with Abby, where they like some people just didn't legitimately like the game, but some people just had such a gut reaction to Joel dying that they just completely dismissed the game and the rest of the story, which I have problems with The Last of Us 2, but it is worth like playing, experiencing, I'll say. So yeah, I've just noticed that recently that people hate just trying to give a little bit of like sympathy to what we perceive as the villains of the narrative. So
Right.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that because it's kind of the same thing with Gabby. Like as soon as they kill the character I like, I'm like, bro, I don't care about you.
yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
I mean, Sasha was the character I did get spoiled for. I did get spoiled for Sasha's death, unfortunately. I saw that on Twitter. I saw just Sasha have a bullet hole, and I was like, great. Thank you, Twitter. Thank you, Manga Twitter. I appreciate you as always.
My spoiler for her was just seeing a potato with like a skull and crossbones over it or some shit like
was
that.
it?
Dusty, bro, because you know what it is.
Right. You know exactly. You know exactly.
A dead potato. Sir,
Right.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I have your IP address.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're done. You're getting DOS. You're getting DDoS, my friend.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I definitely like how basically in this season of Attack on Titan, Eren became a terrorist. So
Yeah.
Eren said, "Fuck them kids, bro."
Eren said, oh my god.
Eren, you killed children. Man, I don't give a shit.
So what?
So?
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
This is real life. Eren said, we're friends, right?
Yeah, Ryan, I understand you.
Do you want to talk about manga spoilers now, or?
I mean, I guess like because there's just so much we can't like we want to say about the show, but it just knowing that we know the ending, it's so hard just to talk about something when we know what's gonna happen next. Because I would love to speculate what's gonna happen next season, but it's kind of hard to do that. But yeah, Attack on Titan season 4, was great, and I'm excited for the next season. But yes, I do definitely want to transition over to the manga, and I'm gonna leave the spoiler tab open because it's we're just talking about the manga. So let's get that out of there and let's put this up. Eren Yeager is up on the screen. Basically, so during the final season of Attack on Titan, about like 5 episodes, after I got spoiled for Sasha, I decided I'm gonna read all of the manga, from chapter 1 all the way to where it was at, and I did it in like a month, I think, about a month, and it was great. I thought reading it was great. I definitely think the Marley arc is the best arc in the manga, compared to the show. Because I think it's drawn the best. Because the artwork in the early chapters are not that great. The artwork, there's some panels that are really good, but most of the panels, they just look bad. Like Eren has like a square head. Eren looks like fucking SpongeBob. Like it's just kind of like it's just I don't get it. But yeah, what chapter did the show leave on? Do we know what? Do you know about what chapter?
I can actually find out. Hold on.
Google compels you.
I think it's around this, around volume 28. Let's see.
Because the show ends where literally it's right after they try to Piek and Oh God, what's the Jaw Titan's name? Porco. What's his fucking last name? Good
Marco?
morning. No.
Galliard.
Yeah, Galliard. Yeah, that's right. They attack Aaron, and then Reiner is about to jump out of the plane, and him and Aaron about to throw down, and Aaron's in the Attack Titan form.
We're looking at chapter 116.
116.
Yeah, episode
So there's like what, about 30 chapters left after that?
Yeah. There's actually there actually is less. There's like 23.
23.
Chapters left.
Yeah.
Okay.
139 is the last chapter.
Yeah, 139, 49, 39, 39, 39. Okay, yeah.
They should have did chapter 40, but I think a chapter 40 is gonna be like an after effect thing.
I do think the manga is great still. After where like the show ends, I do definitely think with like the rumbling and everything, it's definitely just gonna turn into like an action movie. I definitely think towards the end there, it kind of did turn into like just a big action set piece, like an Avengers almost.
Yeah.
But at the end, I think it was great. The last chapter, I know a lot of people hated, but I thought the last chapter was fine. I think it wrapped up the story fine, and that's what I wanted with it. I'm still confused with some parts. The fact that Aaron has known he has the Founding Titan with him all along, and the fact that he got his mother killed. Like, he killed his own. I'm still kind of confused about that whole situation. Like,
I understand that though, and I think it's because actually I do, because I was telling you about it. I think Berthold dying the way he did, so that Armin could get the so he can get the giant,
Colossal
Titan. He was the only person that could stop Aaron. So basically, they just was in a lock, and obviously, Mikasa beheads this man, and I think Berthold would have been too scared.
Oh, that was a weird panel. That was such a weird panel.
They were just. It was fish-eyed.
Yeah. I was like cool with that. I was like, oh well, she finally kissed Aaron, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, in a way, after you behead him. I generally think Aaron as the Founding Titan looked fucking terrifying though.
Yeah.
I thought that shit looked creepy.
That's why I'm hoping Mappa really goes all out for the rumbling and just like.
Oh, they have to. Oh, dude, they have to, bro. They have to.
If they don't, people going look. That's gonna be the reason people drag Mappa. If they don't do it correctly, man, they were trash the whole time.
Yeah, honestly,
you already know.
They're gonna have to do it correctly.
People on YouTube are making like these videos of like Attack on Titan in real life, and it's like this grainy like 18mm footage of like Titans going by, and looks really fucking cool. And like the show can't match that, then like.
Like the is it better than like the live action movies?
Oh yeah, no, this is just like made like they probably made in some sort of like animations do it yourself studio, but yeah, it looks cool. But yeah, my main problem with the I guess Attack on Titan in general, like I think the last half is still really good, but trying to piece together what Aaron's actual motivation was is so goddamn complicated that it just kind of gets lost a little bit, I think. You still understand like the gist of it, but when you really try and think about it, it's like, I'm not.
Even reading the last chapter, I just was like, bro, I don't really understand this. Like, went over there, killed everybody, came back, that would have been the end of it. But you're like, oh, well, I wanted to do this so they couldn't come back over here and attack us as fast. 100 years went by pretty quick between the two manga, and I'm like, they still hate y'all. Like, nothing changed.
And they're coming back too, but
exactly. That's why they sent all y'all leaders, like all the main characters, they sent them back over there to do peace talks. And I'm like, we're not gonna see what happens with these peace talks. I honestly don't think we need to know.
Right.
So that's like a head canon. You can have your own head canon at that point, but I feel like what Aaron did is just piss a lot of people off and make everybody hate him and say, "Oh, guys were the saviors. Y'all can't kill us because we're the ones that saved the world." I just feel like that wasn't good enough.
Yeah, but I guess just like by the very fact of like Aaron wipes out all Titans, that there just are no more left on Earth, that like peace is actually somewhat like a actual like possibility. Before, there's just no convincing the humans that like they could coexist with them, but
And I think the only people that came out of there with a W was the Titan shifters. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're not gonna die fast no more. Like they get to live an actual life now, unless somebody kills them or they die from natural causes. But everybody that was a Titan, like they get to live a life
Like,
now.
well, the thing is, like, with the whole Roman thing, Aaron didn't really fix anything, though. Like, there's still going to be war between Paradise and
Right.
Marley. Like, he didn't really, there doesn't have any Titans anymore. That's, like, the only thing he really accomplished. He didn't stop
Wow.
war.
Y'all don't have any Titans anymore. Them niggas got guns. They got darts and cannonballs. They got guns in place. It's like the Spaniards coming over here to Japan and fighting samurai. These niggas got guns, bro. They got guns and the Spaniard flu. How do you beat that, bro? You can't unless you Black Plague, but y'all don't have that. Y'all had Titans. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that, and at the very last chapter, I did not like that they added that Ymir loved King Fritz, and that was the reason why she's been in prison for 2,000 plus years. So
everybody hated that, Harry. Everybody was like, "Bruh, so you're telling me she did all that because she was in a toxic relationship?
Yep.
She did all that because she loved him? That makes
that's just one of those things where it's like, you just were better off just not telling me anything about it and just leaving it up to my imagination." So
Right. One thing I did like after the where the shows, and I think the anime onlys are gonna go fucking crazy at, is when Gabby fucking shoots Aaron in the head, bro. Or when Falco oh my god, when fucking Zeke's like, yeah, sorry Falco, and screams. Oh man, because Falco got the spinal fluid in him. Oh man, dude, I can't wait for this next season to be animated.
Like, this season did turn Zeke my favorite characters. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I was just saying that I'm complaining about it now, but when that part 2 for this last season come out, I'm gonna watch it like everybody else, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you gotta remember, what I've been telling people a lot is it's really hard to end things. Ending a story is really hard to do. Starting a story is pretty easy. You can come up with a good concept, but ending it to make everyone happy is pretty hard to do. And I think the ending is fine. I think the overall story of Attack on Titan is like a 9 out of 10, but I think the ending, the last chapter, is like a 6 or 7 out of 10 chapter.
I'll take it. So that's
the whole thing, a 9 out of 10 chapter. Last chapter is like a 6, 7. Like, it ended it fine.
Like, it didn't piss me off like Haikyuu, where I skipped an entire arc because I didn't want to keep watching a back and forth game between the twins. So,
man, Haikyuu's such a good show. I can't wait for the next season. It's great. I love Haikyuu.
I've watched that junk so many times. I'm not buying the manga. It's too much. I love it. I'll watch it any day of the week.
But can we all agree that we think Attack on Titan is a masterpiece, though? Do we think people now? Of course, now we got shows like in manga right now, like I don't know, like no, like I'm talking about like old, like so Cowboy Bebop's a classic, Yu Yu Hakusho classic, Dragon Ball Z classic. A lot of shows from the 90s and early 2000s are classics. In 20 to 30 years from now, are we going to be still saying Attack on Titan's a classic?
I would hope so. We still Full Metal Alchemist.
True. Because that is my thing. In 20 years from now, when we're like in our 40s, are we still going to look back on Attack on Titan and be like, yo, that was a masterpiece? Is this something we're going to have our kids watch?
I mean, season 3 part 2 is legit some of the best animation I've ever seen anything ever. So like, I mean, yeah, I would hope so. Like,
I agree. I definitely think it's one of the best fictional stories out there. I'd say that and Berserk is like some of the best fiction I've ever read. So
Aaron's one of the best MCs in like years, I think, for a story.
I agree. I do like it. I know a lot of people hated Aaron like at the first season because he just screamed. But he's a little kid.
It's like with any new manga, like, and then a lot of people were saying like, bro, like, your favorite main characters be teenagers, bro.
Right, exactly.
Kids, yeah.
And you seen your mom die. You're gonna have trauma. You're gonna have anger problems, and you're gonna be emotional as heck. Then you got Deku. This man did not have a power at all. He gets a power. He gets in danger. He's trying not to be scared. I would cry too if I was in his situation. Naruto. Nobody liked this man.
Yeah.
This man literally got blamed for something that he didn't do because he actually protected his village. Everybody hated him for it. He said, and then he was acting out to get attention so somebody can care for him. Like, bruh, people are just, there are a lot of idiots out there. I'm going to say that on record. Y'all don't understand. Maybe you're sheltered. Maybe you're sheltered. And you don't understand, like, real trauma and things like that. But, bruh, Aaron crying and being scared and stuff, bruh, he's a kid.
I'll defend Aaron breaking down crying in the last chapter, by the way. I was kind of getting mad at people that were saying, oh, Aaron's a simp. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, Aaron wanted nothing more than just to be with Mikasa and just live somewhere out in the field. Like, that's what he wanted most in life, but he sacrificed everything to do that, so.
Beat her up for her, so that's real love.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But one thing about the show I forgot to mention, can we talk about that opening? That first opening? Or that opening was fucking dope. People hated it at first. I didn't even like it at first. But after hearing it every week, I was like, yo, this opening kind of slaps, honestly. The opening is great. I'm kind of sad I don't hear it every week. Like, watching Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen every week was pretty fucking awesome, honestly.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, I think we can move on from Attack on Titan. I think we've said everything that needs to be said. Unless there's any other points you guys want to add about the manga at the end.
That's everything. What I said, that's what I mean. Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
All right, sick. Well, that's everything we kind of had planned to talk about, but I think for the rest of it, we're just going to wing it. Because like I've said, it's been over a year. Like, we literally went an entire shit year without recording a podcast. So I think we got some catching up to do for our viewers, which most of our viewers are people that know us anyways, but shit, fuck it. Anyways, who cares? You know? So, I mean, recently, just, you know, COVID was great, you know? COVID was so fun. I actually didn't, like, COVID was actually, like, for us, like, we didn't really do the whole, like, we quarantined, but we still hung out with people, you know? I actually had fun. It was fun not having to work for, like, good, like, 5 months.
And I was working from home.
Yeah. You're still working from home.
Yeah. I'm probably going to work from home for the rest of this year, hopefully. Like, there's no talks of us going back until I think they said, like, July the 1st. But all of us aren't going back. And I think we're too big for that build now anyways. So I'm going to see if I can stay working from home permanently.
Yeah, like the first couple of months of quarantine was just kind of us on PlayStation every single night, just kind of bullshitting around.
Bro,
and, you know.
Bro, literally, you know what came out? You know, I swear, bro, Nintendo knew quarantine was happening. He's like, yo, we're going to make an Animal Crossing right as when the quarantine happens. Right now. Like, that game came out at the most perfect time. We did that for the first, like, 2 months, just play Animal Crossing every fucking day. And hit sit in a PS4
Animal Crossing,
party.
Doom Eternal, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Come over and get some of your shells, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't played Animal Crossing since, like, the first day.
That game got boring real quick. I'm not gonna lie. That game got pretty boring pretty fast.
I still might come back to it though.
I don't touch my Switch. Like,
same. I don't either.
I've been on my PlayStation the whole time, bro. I put Destiny down for a little bit and was playing obviously Animal Crossing. Doom Eternal was out too, so we all were playing that. And then after that, a couple months later, I ended up building my first PC. So really with no reason for me to play Animal Crossing no more, honestly. I dropped Pokemon Sword, so it was like anything can happen.
Yeah, COVID was great, sitting home. Shit, the main thing that happened to me over quarantine is I got in this, like, really just out of nowhere, like, fitness grind. I lost, like, fucking 50. I gained, like, 50 pounds and lost 50 pounds in this over quarantine. Because I think when quarantine started, I was like 230, 240. And then around like mid, when Kari, you got married. Yeah, that happened over quarantine. But Kari here got married. That's cool. 10 out of 10. IGN. Um,
Oh, I got married,
yeah.
got COVID.
Oh,
And then
yeah, that's
after
right.
that, I didn't see. They said, "Oh yeah, like I know y'all sent this in. I understand that, but you were 1 day late with this, so your entire marriage is false."
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
married,
you're not
sorry.
actually married. Bakari's been having premarital sex for like the past year, and I'm sick of it. And like,
They said, "I spit in the face of sinners."
as I said,
And I told my passion that joke, bro. We was cracking up.
it's so
bro. This man
funny.
is hilarious.
Um, yeah,
Funny.
but yeah, you'd think like during quarantine some bad shit would happen. I mean, I lost I lost 50 pounds. Kari got married, but unfortunately Harrison took the bad part of 2020.
I took,
We
I
got
took both y'all's bad parts.
Negativity,
Harrison
bro.
got hit hard. Harrison, if you'd like to explain what happened to you over 2020, the floor is yours.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Mhm.
So around when your fitness kick started getting, you actually kind of got me back in the gym for a week.
Mhm.
And everything was going fine, but I was noticing that my crotch is hurting like a lot,
No.
like an unnatural amounts, like not after workout pain. So eventually, I go get tested for it, figure out what this is, which is great, and it turns out to be full blown testicular cancer. So yeah, that's what I spent not the summer doing, but more like the fall of 2020
Mhm.
doing was going through a I believe it's called hysterectomy. I basically had one of my balls removed. That's fun. These guys have plenty of comedic material now that I'm missing a nut, so
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's
that's
always
true.
fun.
I kept
Yeah,
the
that.
laugh to a minimum. I was really concerned for my friend, y'all. So I know I be joking a lot, but that's my boy.
I mean, the entire time. I mean, me and Harrison lived together. For those people that don't know, but we lived together for almost like 3 years now. But I never really showed him I was worried, but I was pretty worried the entire time. But I did make
Oh,
jokes at
I
him.
knew.
Like
I knew.
that's my way of like I'm worried, but I'm still gonna fuck with you. Like I'm not gonna like bring the mood down ever. Like I knew,
Yeah.
like I was like, well, it's just testicular cancer. They get that fucking nut removed, he'll be fine. And we're here a year later, and you're basically cancer free now, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get screened for the next 5 years, quarterly, just to, make sure everything's fine. But yes, as of right now, I have nothing in me, so have full head of hair.
his hair did come back. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
you did rock the bald look. Like you actually did look good with the bald look. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
You did. I was like, at least you don't look like a serial killer.
Yeah.
And now we just need you to get your beard back so we can be the three beard bros again.
He shaved his beard just for Demon Slayer movie, dude. He was like, these anime girls want to see me beardless, and I was like, all right, dude.
Now my beard's looking scraggly and gross. I need to shave it a little bit, but yeah, I was actually really insecure about going bald. Like, I was actually really fucking worried about it. But no, it turned out I looked better than I thought it was going to be, if I do say so myself.
I've heard that from a
but-
lot of people though. Like a lot of people are scared to go bald, like when their hairline's receding. And then like I mean, our friend Wesley, like the same way. Like his shit was looking rough, and then he
he's
shaved
bald.
and he bald, and he looks great. He looks good bald.
Yeah.
Always bald. That's how it
yeah.
looks now.
I'll probably be joining him eventually. I don't think I'm there yet. I think I still got a few years left on my hair, but it's not great.
Yeah.
And then we got
But
and then we got fucking Samson over here with the dreads just
Oh Bruh, I thought about cutting them off like 6 months ago. I was like, man, I kind of miss my curly mixed people hair. And then I was like, man, if I cut my dreads, I'm gonna be depressed as heck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be eating freaking rice only. Like, it's gonna be a whole different lifestyle. I'm not doing it.
But besides all the the shitty shit that happened last year, we're here now. We're still all kicking.
yeah.
Bad
Things
thing.
are relatively good now,
We
so
only had one bad thing happen this year. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like
Kari,
I ain't gonna lie.
you can talk about that one, Kari. That one hits home with you the most.
Like when we got to the part where we were doing the life updates, bro, I kind of got a little, a little something in my chest.
Right.
Our brother was killed.
Yeah.
Our boy Jay.
Unfortunately, we had I've never met the guy. Only talked to him through PlayStation and like text and stuff. But a good friend of Bakari lives out in Florida. Was unfortunately killed 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, it was. I think it was January 29th.
Yeah.
It was literally like 2 weeks before his birthday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
21, and he got killed, and we still don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So.
We're still kind of in the dark about it. It's just a really shitty situation. I still can't believe one thing about Zay is he did that clothing line, and the day he was unfortunately murdered, I wore the shirt he made that day. It's still fucking crazy to me. But hey, I know Zay is looking down, watching us, making this podcast, making fun of us, because he's always making fun of us. Yeah. He's frying us right now, like.
Man, y'all should have been brought this back. Y'all are tripping, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Call it Harry cute.
Yeah, he be calling Harrison cute right now, dude. That shit.
You got crazy seeing my curly hair. Shit,
mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like whenever they came over and I told them everything, man. That's how I knew I was like, bro, our friendship is deeper than really any friendship I've had before. Like even with Zay and Kobe, like the people that I call my friends, like I know for a fact, like it don't matter what it is, like they got me and I got them. So I wasn't alone. None of us were alone.
Nah.
All three of us,
Yep.
we did it together, and we here today. We laughing and stuff.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, it's like I'll mention Harrison, Bakari, my two, I say like best friends. You guys are legit just like my brothers at this point. It's like, it's not even best friends. Yeah. It's deeper in that shit. But people be like, oh, I never, like, we want to meet this Kari guy. You never see him. Like, yeah, man, you're busy. But it's like when we do see each other, it's like it feels like it's been 2 days. It doesn't feel like it's been months. Like we'll go weeks, months without seeing each other because I mean,
but we still like we talk like if not every day, it's
like
every other.
I mean, we someone will message in the group chat at least once a day, like at least once a day. I mean, dude, honestly, I wish we go back to 2019 was fun, dude. 2019 was a good year.
It really was.
We were watching movies.
Summer's fun.
Girlfriend that forced me, well, she's my now wife, but she forced me to not text her when I would hang out with them. Mm-hmm. So I was like, bruh, that was a real good time. We hung out all the time, just did dumb stuff.
You picked a good one, Kari, that makes you hang out with your friends every once in a while. Luckily, unfortunately now it fucking sucks because you lived in Spring Hill and we lived in Murfreesboro, and then when me moved to Spring Hill, this motherfucker moves to Murfreesboro.
I'm literally like 15 minutes away from your house now.
I know. Fuck you, dude. Honestly. Go see Landon and Daniel for us, okay? Cool. Thanks. Go hang out with them. I get it.
Tell Daniel to go fuck himself.
Yeah. I get it, dude. It's cool. I understand. Murfreesboro's cool, yeah. No, I hated Murfreesboro.
Fuck that place.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. I don't see how you live there. Come back, Kari. You and Mimi, just come back. You're working from home. Bruh. It's cool.
Oh my gosh.
She quit her job. Are you good?
Oh, another life thing. Me and DJ had our first nightmare roommates. If you want to talk about any of that.
My God, man. He's not going to watch this podcast. I know damn sure he ain't going to watch this podcast, bro.
Names, though, but Subject A.
Subject A.
Bruh, I ain't going to. But it's so funny because if I say anything, I'm gonna give it off because
whoever watches this knows who we're talking about if they know us personally.
And I literally.
Oh man, dude.
This man.
Bro, me and Harrison are be talking about living with this dude till we 80, bro.
80 years.
Like we be telling we're gonna meet up and we're like 80 and be like, yo, remember that one guy, the zombie dog, bro. So basically, our old roommate had a dog that basically went blind after living here a month. Like got glaucoma, and like her eyeballs would stick out of her like head, like sideways, like a goldfish. Dude, it's so disgusting.
It was nightmare fuel. It was pretty fucking gross.
Oh, do I need to send y'all a picture?
I have the photo. of the dog.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see zombies, but it's the dog round.
Right. Right,
Love her.
right.
Fetch me their souls.
Fetch me their souls.
That was super cute for the longest time,
Mm-hmm.
and then she went blind.
But
Well, yeah, even when she went blind, like I still loved on her. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
know I have a soft spot for like ugly, like fucked up looking dogs, but like
Like, yeah, I'm gonna lay on you. I'm gonna jump in your lap. I'm like, can you see it? Like, can you see? You want some food? And then she would, go use the bathroom somewhere.
yeah, maybe particularly my carpet and hardwood, but yeah.
God.
But I mean, hey, he is not in our household anymore, and we actually have a new roommate who is 30 million times better. So
Yes.
I've had
yes.
no issues with our new roommate at all. But yeah, besides life updates, what do you guys like? What are you guys watching? What are you guys watching?
I've been
Reading.
catching up on bad shows, but I just finished WandaVision, and I just started the, Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
I actually finished that today. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Just let me watch the last episode.
So I've been watching those. There's some other things I've been watching, but nothing nerdy.
I've actually been watching a shit ton of movies recently. I've been on a movie kick. I don't know.
Every day I get on Instagram, I'm going to see either manga or I'm going to see a rating for a movie that you watch. So you've been with a movie grind.
I've been on the movie grind. I don't know. I just want to go back and I just want to watch a lot of movies that I haven't seen before. Like today, excuse me. I just finished, before we start shooting this, I just finished The Trial of the Chicago 7. I have one more Best Picture movie, which I think after we finish this podcast, I'm going to stream a bit, because I want to play the new Warzone map. I'm probably going to stream till about, I don't know, 11, 12, and I'm going to go watch Citizen Kane, because I've never seen Citizen Kane. And then I'm going to watch Mank tomorrow night, and that'll finish all my Best Picture nominees. But yeah, I've just been watching a ton of movies. I've been reading JoJo Part 6. That announcement finally hit. The anime coming next year.
That was
Yes,
so
sir.
Pretty hyped for that. We're all JoJo fans.
That was a real quick turnaround. Like season 5 was like, okay, boom, done. All right, season 6 announced. That's how you do it.
I just started reading. I'm on like chapter 3 of The Girl on the Shore by Inyo Asuna. Same guy wrote Goodnight Pun Pun, which Goodnight Pun Pun was a fucking trip to read. It was depressed, the manga.
He's in a lot of, it's always depressing.
Yeah,
Like,
his stuff's
literally.
depressing, but he's great. His artwork's so good. His artwork is great. Still reading Berserk. My collection is almost complete when those 20 volumes get in the mail that I purchased. But thank you, Right Stuff Anime. I appreciate you. Sponsor me. I know, dude. Right Stuff Anime is cool.
You should sponsor us. We love you. We buy stuff. You should sponsor us.
Yeah, if anyone,
Any sponsors?
if anyone's
Anybody
watching
wants to give
this,
us money.
if anyone's watching this, like I just mentioned, I am starting to stream now on twitch.tv/adeej. I was streaming just random stuff, mostly Warzone for the most time. Warzone's kind of taken over my life. Cause like I said, I didn't really do any life updates besides like my fitness stuff. But yeah, I started working at Target now. I don't work at a movie theater anymore because COVID hit, and then they tried to bring me back as a team lead. Went there for 2 days, and then it was like, no, don't want to do this. And then now I work at Target, and I met some friends there, and we play Warzone, and I stream it, and it's pretty fun. So definitely tune in if you guys are watching. I actually enjoy streaming. It's actually pretty fun. Interacting with chat and stuff. I had my first like real viewers the other night. It's pretty cool. I hope that grows some because it is generally kind of fun. Besides that, I've been door dashing to make some extra money because I finally got my passport in the mail. I'm planning to go to Japan next year with Harrison and some other friends. So
Yes, sir.
I'm super excited for that.
I'm starting to rob my YouTube channel again finally.
Nice.
So we'll see where that goes.
Heck yeah, man. We need to all deal with some creative endeavors, you know?
Heck yeah.
Like, fuck 9 to 5s, man. Honestly. Fuck working in retail. Like I say, I'm doing Target and DoorDash, but fuck that shit. I don't want to do that forever. I don't do shit like this forever.
I'm trying to have fun and give my wife the best life she can give, bruh. So
I'm trying to have fun, and my future wife, whoever that may be, ladies, hit me up.
Go ahead and hit them up.
Hit me up, please, God.
It will be in the description. Instagram will also be there, both of them.
They will be. But yeah. I would just. Me and Harrison watched Mortal Kombat last night. You're about to go watch that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
It's fun.
Right after
It's fun.
It's about what a modern Mortal Kombat movie, what you expected it to be. So
Yeah, it's the main character fucking sucks. He's boring as hell. But besides that, it's okay.
Mm.
I didn't love it.
Cole blows, but
Yeah,
it was fun.
Who's Cole supposed to be?
nobody.
Like,
He's just
nobody?
he's just a nobody.
Yeah. Like he's vaguely related to Scorpion, but no, he's not Scorpion. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
Thank God.
Me and Mimi are gonna watch that right after this, and then I'll let y'all know how that is
Sick.
whenever we're done with it.
Um.
By the way, so we can get back into doing that.
Oh yeah, we need to play Rocket League again. The three of us. I need to stream Rocket League. The three of us. That shit was fun. That one night we played.
We do.
I promise you, I'll tell you, Rocket League brings out the best in people. It brings out the best in people. It is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be throwing all the time.
Oh yeah.
He be carrying sometimes. He a capper. Like,
hey, I just be doing shit. I don't know what I'm doing, but it works sometimes.
But yeah, me and Harrison watching Sopranos a little bit. We need to watch it.
I actually discovered Sopranos when I was going through chemo, and that
Oh,
was
that's
kind of
right.
like the main thing I watched, and it's basically become my favorite show ever, if not one of my favorite things ever. If you haven't watched it, watch it. That's all I can tell you. It's not just a mob show like most people think it is. It's 1,000 times deeper than that. But yes, please watch Sopranos. And The Wire. I'm in season 1 of The Wire, and it's fucking phenomenal right now. So yeah.
I don't really have much left. I think it's
really everything.
yeah. I mean, I think we basically got everything we talked about. I think what I'm gonna be doing now is I think tomorrow after I finish Mank, I'm starting my own solo podcast. I reposted a logo like a month or two ago, and I haven't made any episodes yet. But I think it'll be a good time to start with my after I finish watching Mank, I'm gonna record a solo podcast and talk about the Best Picture nominees, the Oscars, who my predictions are basically. Make that to a little YouTube video. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing on my own channel. I'm going to be uploading this to the Low Tier Critics channel as well. But yeah, I mean, like I said, thank everybody for watching. I had fun doing this again for the first time in over a year. Glad we could all get together. Maybe next episode, Harrison will have a camera and a mic, but you know, it's cool.
I should.
That's cool. Appreciate you guys watching. All of our links will be in the description. Twitter's, my Twitch will be in the description. Anything they want me to link in the description, Instagrams, whatever will be down there. Please follow us. We need Twitter followers. I need someone to interact with my tweets. I still need a viral tweet. That's never happened.
all the time.
I was on a journey for a while of trying to get one, and it never happened.
I post something funny like every quarter, you know.
Yeah,
it's exciting
true.
times.
But yeah, all of our links will be down in the description. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Do you guys have anything you want to add before we sign off?
No.
Nope.
I have
No. All right. Well, again, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far in the video, put a thumbs up put a thumbs up on the video. Like it if you please will, and please leave a comment with some constructive criticism on how we can make this low tier podcast a little bit less low tier. And thank you guys for watching. Y'all take it easy. Peace out.
All right. Peace.
See ya.